Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to paint a 3D printed Batman mask to look like this. No sanding required, in little as 1 hour. Hopefully you watch to the end. Also comment, please. My YouTube channel is dying. So you want a Batman mask or cowl, but you don't want to buy a latex one and you have a 3D printer. So let's show you how to do this with the really easy steps. No sanding required. This is a latex one for example, and we're going to show end results for comparison. Let's get this bad boy out. It's going to be very simple process. All you're going to need is essentially an X-Acto knife or a box cutter. The actual 3D printed mask. I 3D printed it, the jawline oriented up like this, with just a little bit of supports in the center, just in case. The mask with very limited supports on the bottom here. You can see it's still kind of rough. And then supports up onto the nose and then onto the eyes. No supports into the ridge here. That's why it looks a little ugly. But beyond that, no other supports. I printed the back of the helmet standing straight up like this. No supports at all. Especially for the magnet holes. Those are actual magnet holes for it. And these are going to be the spray paints. This spray paint can here is questionable. You might not need it. You might need it because we're going to be hitting it with a sandable primer. Mind you, we're not sanding this at all. We're just using the primer, sandable primers to fill in any gaps on this. But with the fill primer first, then the black primer. And I'm going to use my best judgment to say, do I really need the black? Because then we're going to hit it with the flex steel. That's what's going to make it look like rubber. And because these two are black, that one might not be required. So let's get this, start spray painting outside. Because doing it indoors is crazy. Alright, so it's a little bit later at night. So forgive the lack of lights. But the base primer is on, filler primer. Just gotta let it dry. It's 68% humidity, so it's gonna take a little bit. Alright, so I found out I actually have like a little camera light on this thing. So this helps out a lot, especially with this dark primer. So I put the dark primer on, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to need to spray paint that black on there at all. Might have to spray paint the dark primer a little bit better, because I am spray painting at night and I don't know where I'm actually spray painting. So yeah, and also I'm doing the leg too. Alright, so it looks super dark now. We'll see how it looks inside the apartment. But I apply the leak seal Rust-Oleum onto the mask. It's the humidity is quickly rising, so it's taking longer and longer for stuff to dry. And it looks like I applied it fully onto the Batman mask, so hopefully I did, because this is a crucial part to try to make it look like rubber, and so far kind of does. But we'll give it time to fully cure and look in the apartment. Yeah. Alright, so I chose not to use the black spray paint and just use a black primer. So in order, I use a filler primer, let that cure, then the black primer, let that cure, and then the Rosonium lake seal to give the latex rubber look. Now this is the actual latex actual mask, and it's the 3D printed one. I would honestly say it's pretty close, like especially for a 3D print. The look of it looks very, very close. Of course, this one has the, the play of latex rubber. This definitely does not. But if you're going to make like a Batman mask for a child, guess what? They don't make a 18-inch latex mask as nice as this one. I did make a review video with the links of the creator for this one. But if you're going to make a child size mask, they tend not to make a child size mask, especially a nice one. So this will definitely work for a child, or if you just want to make one for yourself and you won't like that particular style of the 3D print. There was absolutely no sanding, and I really like how it turned out. One thing I would do differently if I was going to 3D print this again, size it and not believe the creator. He said it's a 24-inch mask, and I think he went from ear to ear kind of deal on the outside 24-inch, because this is severely not a 24-inch mask. I'm a 23-inch head, and I can't fit my head into this. So I think he went from the outside of the mask. So one, size it, and two, fuse this back piece to one so I would not have this ugly gap, because I just think it looks ugly. Because realistically, you could probably just, if you especially don't have this part as one part, just plop that right on top of your head, and then have the magnets right there hold the chin strap on. But let me move this out of the way. I'm going to make a quick cut. Now this is straight up vanity, just so you can see the details. In person, it looks significantly better. It's not as blue for some reason, but I kind of wish it was this blue in real life. Smooth. Yeah, it just looks so smooth. No sanding, nothing. Just went out and paint. Straight off the printer. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you.